What up, New York Giant Nation? It's your boy Mac, the Giants fan, man. Tapping in real quick. I know I've been working all day, so I'm getting this video out a lot later than I would want to. But here it is, man. Dexter Lawrence, the defensive tackle for the New York Giants, star defensive tackle for the New York Giants, one of the absolute best at that position in the league, has requested a trade, man. And a lot of people have a lot of opinions about it, strong opinions, and look, I'm on that side. Look, I get it from Dexter's standpoint. I think he's saying it's about the contract. I don't necessarily believe that so much as it's more about just the fact that it's time for that change of scenery for him. I feel like, and I think the New York Giants should go ahead and honor that request, man, because I think right now Dexter Lawrence you can still get a haul for, as you saw what the Jets were able to get for Kenyon Williams earlier in the offseason, man. I think you can get just as much, if not even maybe a little bit more, for Dexter Lawrence, to be honest. And I think the New York Giants need to take advantage of that opportunity that's now been placed in front of them. I mean, Dex has been a great New York Giant. I will miss Dexter Lawrence, man. All the hard work he's put in. But like, he's coming off of a very, very down year. Whether it was the injury, whether it was just the lack of passion from being so tired of basically knowing nothing but losing his entire NFL career. Who knows? But I think the New York Giants should go ahead and honor that request because I think it benefits the New York Giants. And also, if you don't want to be here, then it's time to go anyway. Like John Harbaugh said in his opening press conference, he only wants the guys that are interested in being here, man, and want to play football and love football. And I'm not saying Dex don't love football. I'm just saying he clearly seems to not be interested in sticking around here anymore. And I can understand it, man. It's all fair in this business, man. But look at how you can get a lot of draft capital for Dexter Lawrence. I mean, he's not. We're not trading Dexter Lawrence for anything less than the first round and some. Whatever the other and some is, yet to be determined. But the bar starts at the first round with a first round pick for Dexter Lawrence. I mean, that's just what it is. Nothing even. If you're not coming with a first round pick, then you don't need to come to the table with anything because you're a joke. You're not making a serious offer. Dexter Lawrence is that kind of important to the New York Giants, man, and he's that good. And so don't come with like these laughable offers because if that's the case, then we'll have to just see what happens because they cannot just give Dexter Lawrence away for peanuts just because he's disgruntled. Will he play for the New York Giants this season if he doesn't get his way? A new contract or whatever? Who knows? Probably not. One thing I can say about Dexter Lawrence is he seems to be a man of a certain degree of integrity that he's going to stand on it, stand on business. The man has requested a trade because he's not happy with the negotiations of negotiating of a new contract. That's fine. But at the end of the day, this is a business, man. And that's what it is, people. You got to understand how things work. So, look, I wish him the best of luck. Whatever goes on, whatever he does from here on out, nothing but the best, man. I'm kind of, as much as I would still love to see him in a New York Giant uniform, as I think this thing is turning around for the New York Giants, and I think he's jumping out, at the wrong time. Now it's like all of a sudden now he wants to leave, and I think the Giants have a legitimate chance of turning into a winning franchise again. None of that is really known until we see him on the field anyway. But unfortunately for him, he's had enough of all he can stand of what's going on in New York, and that's fair. Great players like him, they want to win. I honestly believe it's more about that because I just think about the season he just had last year. Is he really in a position of leverage to kind of strong arm a new deal coming off of a year like that? Not really. Not really. But here we are. This is what it is. and this is what it's gonna be, man. I think it's kind of you know a somewhat of a blessing in disguise though for the New York Giants. Really do, because of what you should be able to get for the services of Dexter Lawrence, man. Whoever wants to come up and put a real offer on the table, I think you should be able to get something really, really nice. Potentially pick up another first round pick, maybe even in this year's draft. Maybe not though. Maybe at this point they might not. Nobody might not be willing to go up a first this year, but definitely a first next year. But hell, and then package like I said, we need a third round pick this year. We could definitely should be able to maybe get that out the deal as well, if nothing else. Like a third this year's third, a third round this year, first round next year, a player maybe, or just some more draft capital in general. But you should be able to get a haul for Dex, and I think that New York Giants should definitely explore trade partners, man, and really find a way to make this work. It can only benefit the New York Giants in the long run. So make sure you like and subscribe. Definitely ring that bell so you know when I'm dropping new content. And it's y'all boy Mac the Giants fan, man.